Probably here for one of two reasons. You've been searching and applying for remote jobs for several weeks or even months. You've worked on your CV, your LinkedIn profile, you've applied to loads of jobs, made connections with recruiters, searched on remote job sites, and all you've had is rejection emails or no responses at all. You've been ghosted. Maybe you've had the odd interview, but nothing's come of it, and you're frustrated and you're losing confidence and motivation. Or you've decided that you want to work remotely, but you don't know where to start. And there's so much information out there and it's overwhelming. So if either of those sound like you, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm the founder of Remote Rebellion. And I created the Remote Job Academy to help people like you to get a fully remote job. Not just any job, one that pays well and aligns with your values and actually allows you to live the life that you want to live, the way you want to live it. So if you want to know the story about Remote Rebellion, check out About Us later. But first, I'm going to show you how the Remote Job Academy works. There are 3 programs to choose from depending on the level of support and guidance that you want and you need. So all 3 programs include the online course element of this program, and it's a self-paced program with 10 modules that you have access to for life, including a whole bunch of resources that are updated regularly, from books, tools, equipment, to templates, resources, really useful sites and guides to give you more information. Each module is broken down into step-by-step video tutorials that are no longer than 16 minutes per video. You can check them off as you go, like this, and then track your progress, and you'll be able to see which ones that you've gone through, and then move on to the action guide that's associated with each section. So it's not just a load of videos. You've got action guides for each module to keep you accountable and keep you doing the right work to get a remote job. As you can see, we don't actually get to the CV part until halfway through the program. So many people rush straight into trying to fix their CV without really understanding what their options are, what exactly is that they want, and how to show the value to remote first companies. And it's a little bit like the equivalent of building a house without getting an architect in or laying the proper foundations. And that's why this isn't some quick fix to get you any remote job. It's a holistic process to really help you get a fully remote job, whether that's freelance, whether that's permanent, that pays well and aligns with your values. So let's go through to the first module. The first thing we'll do is figure out exactly what it is that you want. You'll uncover the types of remote jobs you can do, the basics of tax and legal requirements, what skills you need for remote jobs, and if you're already employed in a non-remote role, how to negotiate remote work with your current employer. You're going to get clarity on what your ideal remote job looks like so you don't waste your energy applying for jobs that you don't actually want. Once you've got a clear picture of exactly what you want, we'll create a strategy to get that. So that includes boosting your confidence, understanding yourself better and how to structure your job search, and how to avoid wasting time on things that don't actually lead to results. Then I'll give you a sneak behind the curtain in the world of recruitment, showing you how external and in-house recruiters operate and what it is that hiring managers and remote first companies want to see, and more importantly, how to grab their attention. We'll then craft your personal brand and elevator pitch to really articulate your skills and your value so that it's clear to remote employers who you are and what you want. You're going to learn the best ways to showcase this on your CV, on your LinkedIn, your cover letters, and your portfolio, so you actually get noticed amongst those hundreds of applications. Next, it's your CV resume makeover. I'm going to walk through everything from things to avoid putting on your CV, the importance of keywords, how applicant tracking systems or ATS systems work, and the ways to navigate time zone and location challenges to the level of detail that's actually required on CVs, what's important, what's not. And I'm going to make it clear for you. I'm going to show you how to make it clear to employers of the value that you bring, whether you've been in the same industry or the same job for years and you want to make a switch, or if you're a generalist and you find it hard to piece together the different jobs that you've done. And that's whether you've got 1 year of experience, 40 years of experience. You're going to learn how to convey your strengths and grab the employer's attention in just a few seconds and make them want to know more. Module 6 goes into depth about LinkedIn. Now, most people only use LinkedIn to about 20% of its potential. I'm going to show you how to maximize the use of LinkedIn so that you uncover more fully remote jobs and you avoid those fake remote jobs that ask you to come into the office once a week, once a month, and how to get hiring managers and recruiters reaching out to you with job opportunities so that you don't have to make as many applications as well. Then once you've got your profile fully optimized, you'll discover how to apply effectively, from cover letters, application forms, videos, open applications, how to follow up once you've applied. This section is going to cover everything that you need to ensure your application gets you invited to interviews. The next section is super important. When you send applications, you're just another name on a screen along with hundreds of other applicants. That's why referrals and introductions are vital to your remote job search. You probably heard that networking is important, but most people are doing it all wrong. But you're going to learn the best ways to get in front of the right people so that it doesn't feel awkward, and go from being just a name on a screen to, that's Maria, that person I met at that event, or that's Mohammed, that's the guy that Michelle recommended. Next thing you'll discover is a whole bunch of other places to find remote jobs outside of the generic places like Indeed, LinkedIn, or Upwork. I'll share with you my exclusive list of over 1,000 remote first companies. Over 300 of them are work from anywhere, and they're categorized by industry, field, sector, size of the company, and any country restrictions as well. You'll also get a curated list of 130 or over 130 specialist job boards, all with a remote job filter, and at least half of them have freelance opportunities as well. A lot of my rebels are looking for work in the social impact space, so there's a few specialised in this space too. As well as these lists, which are being added to regularly, I'll show you lots of other places to find remote jobs that not so many people know about, and some hidden tips and tricks. Then finally, I'll coach you through everything you need to show up and impress in your remote interviews. I'll give you my recruiter insights, guiding you from the screening call to follow-up interviews. You'll discover the kinds of questions that you're going to be asked, what hiring managers are actually looking for when they ask certain questions, and how to answer them confidently. You'll also learn some really great questions to ask yourself in those interviews to ensure that the job is a good fit for you. We're going to cover how to follow up after interviews and the best ways to portray your value so that you can negotiate an offer that's right for you as well. And then, of course, we are going to celebrate. Everything I've covered here is included in all 3 Remote Job Academy programs. In addition to the online course, if you're looking for additional support in the way of a supportive community, coaching with me, and access to my network of 12,000 recruiters, the collective package will give you the most bang for your buck. In this, you'll be part of a community of other remote rebels where we'll share resources, tips, advice, guidance to support you on your journey. We're going to take out some of the searching for you as well, and we'll send you 2 to 5 remote jobs every week according to the jobs that you tell us you want to see. So these are not the ones that we publish on the website. These are handpicked for our rebels and not shared anywhere else. Adding new remote companies and helpful information we come across too, in addition to the weekly jobs. We'll have coaching calls every week with me and a small group of up to 9 others for 12 weeks. And we set goals each week so that you can stay motivated. And if you have a bad week, you can talk about it with the group as well. You can get your questions answered, see the goals for the last week, and really be part of a team of other people that are your cheerleading squad. Then, once your CV is ready, you can get some feedback from the group and from myself on those calls, and I will personally share it with my network of over 12,000 recruiters. I want to hear from others who got a remote job thanks to the Remote Job Academy. Check out the success stories page here and stay rebellious.